Sorry for those trying to stream it. Hopefully we're all set now. Jeez, I've had a disastrous time getting this stream up and running. I thought things have gotten simpler over the last year or so. Fans not happy about that. Uh-oh, he kind of got a late start. Oh, and he can go home now. And he's safe. Let's go the whole way. Oh, couple errors there that time. Although that was the first out. So Jake Ponicello up now for Hornell. Pops it up. It's going to be out of play. It's always funny to watch the fans from out of town sit in the stands up here when that ball hits the roof. It's one of the few baseball stadiums, high school baseball stadiums actually, in the state that has a roof. Due to be changed though, this whole facility needs to be rebuilt. It was built in the 60s. Caught to the outfield. 2 outs.
Now batting for the Red Raiders, number 22, Griffin Baker.
So Griffin Baker, the first baseman. Takes strike 1. Pitching Thomas McNally for Haverling. And Baker out at first. It's the end of 2. Score 2-1. Today's game is brought to you by Whistle Stop Laundromat and Dry Cleaning. 100 Loader Street, 50 washers, 36 dryers, dry cleaning drop-off. They got fax and copy machine service, as well as free coffee and Wi-Fi, and an attendant on duty. The Whistle Stop Laundromat and Dry Cleaning. Italian Villa, 196 Senex Street for the best Italian around. Wings, pizza, best spaghetti and Vera Parmesan and Great Italian food there. Call 324-6063. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and Reggie Gambino, your licensed real estate salesperson. Call 382-3052. That is 382-3052. Reggie Gambino and Howard Hanna. Simmons and Rockwell Ford. Make car buying simple and drive your deal with over 400 new Fords available on the lot right up the road on Route 36. SimmonsandRockwellFord.com. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836. Chad Gilio, 24-hour-a-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured for Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Thanks, Chad Gilio, for all your support. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Gray Manufacturing Industries, Transit Industry and Engineering, Consulting and Manufacturing since 2006. Thanks, Dave Gray, for all your support at Gray Manufacturing.
Leading off the swing for the Rams, number 11, Evan Pendle.
So Evan Pendle, the 9th grader for Bath, Haverling. That takes strike one. Strike two, looking. Back against the net. Top of the third. Haverling up 2-1. Cold day. Apologize for those trying to watch earlier. We had all kinds of streaming issues. It wouldn't let me connect, and then it did connect, then it would kick me off. So and strike three.
Now batting number 3, Zach Russo. AJ Bratz on deck.
Cullen Haley up pitching. I don't have a number 3 listed. Oh, and in the dirt, and thing is, it bounced just at Griffin, just in front of Griffin a little bit, and took a little bit of bounce, so Griffin knows he should have had it.
Now batting number 5, AJ Bratz.
So top of the order with, or not top of the order, but AJ Bratz up.
Madison on deck.
Got him listed on my thing as Anthony Bratz. But I hear him called AJ. I remember him playing other sports too, so. And Griffin Baker has to reach out for that one. Chopper foul. Oh, and he came out. Oh, he's safe. It looked like he came off the. And even Naska's right there saying his hand came off, but he's not going to argue that, I guess. Good job. Good run, though. Nice. He's like just laughing with Dominic, or with Scotty out there. Apparently he was safe. It looked like his hand came off, but it didn't, so good job running that time. 1-1. Two and one. I didn't realize I was going to need hand warmers here today. Here we are in May. What is it, May 5th? Cinco de Mayo. There's a strike, 2-2. Bratzi, 11th grader. Listed as a pitcher as well. Foul tip. It's going to be a pop fly. He's played by Brennan Cork.
Madison. Again, walking like that.
Caden Madison. Haley throws some heat. 0-2. Strike 3, beautiful job. It's going to take us to the bottom of the third.
I know, same with me.
Today's game brought to you by Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street in Wellsville, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny County for over 25 years, part of the U of R Jones Medicine Group. Dr. Pat Pico. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Thanks, Brian and Sue Butler, for your support of local high school sports here on Pike Sports. Butler Excavating and Concrete and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Of course, the genuine, the original, the Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley, 382-8172, looking for commercial, residential, or agricultural doors. The Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley has it. The Overhead Door Company. Erica Golnitz, your licensed real estate salesperson for Real Incorporated, 382-1959. Committed to you, committed to the community, Erica Golnitz. And MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner, web development, search optimization, blog content, social media, and much, much more. Log on to MysticMedia.com. Mystic Media. The Ryan Agencies with 3 great locations, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Call, 324-7500. Stop in at their Hornell location, 57 Broadway in Hornell. Insurance protection you can rely on, the Ryan Agencies. Rustic Lux, 176 Center Street in Hornell for reloved, repaired furniture brought back to life. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. Bring it into Rustic Lux of Hornell, right behind the Hornell High School tennis courts. Of course, John and Dagan, General Trial Practice, probably serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan. John and Dagan. Of course, Dominic Nasca up now. Number 3. Inside, Nasca takes ball 1. Nazca. Just foul. From this angle, it looked like it was going to be in, but curtailed out for strike 2, or strike 1. Thomas McNally getting ready to deliver. Nazca jammed right back to McNally. Play over to first, and that's the first out.
Let's go, 2-3. Now batting number 16, Gennaro Pico.
So Gennaro Pico at bat with 1 out. Swings through that one, strike 2 for Jonas Scotty on deck. And caught looking. Pico goes down.
Batting for the Red Raiders, number 2, Jonas Scotty.
I want to apologize. It's Brennan Strong pitching for Haverling. Twos look like 7s on folded uniforms sometimes. Yeah, strike 1. Been pitching very well here. Gates Miller, the would-be batter on deck, if could work out a base hit here. And nope, it's 1-2-3. So it's going to take us to the top of the 4th. Still 2-1 Haverling. Today's game brought to you by Elderwood, 1 Bethesda Drive, long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Stop up across from the Wegmans Walmart Plaza, adjacent to Lowe's. Check out the beautiful facilities indoors and outdoors at the Elderwood of Hornell. Of course, Wine Chiropractic, 20 Park Drive in Hornell, 324-7246. Dr. John Wyan for work, sports injuries, back injuries, neck injuries, everything that nags you. Stop up and see Dr. John Wyan. Plenty of time. That was Gavin Buckley. 1 pitch out. That's what you want out of all your pitchers, if they can throw 1 pitch. So Brennan Strong up now. Popped up. I don't think they can see it, can they? Yeah, okay. He was running around. He was kind of like put his hands up for a second. It's a good job and a good out. Second out. So we have, what do we have? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Awesome job by Gates Miller out there. His parents are here. Graduated high school with his father. Well, I'll tell you exactly 35 years ago. It's our reunion this year, if we have it. So 2 outs. Strike 1. This is Nathan Musso. Low one in the dirt. Thought he was going to get out of here with a 5-pitch inning, but this will be the 6th pitch of the inning. And it gets through. Tell you the field nice and green here. A little windy. There's a strike, 2-2. Chased him to the dirt, full count. He's kind of gotten lost in this batter a little bit. Haverling went up 2-0 in the first inning. Hornell able to score 1 run on 2 errors that Haverling did in the bottom of the second. And that's the 3rd out. So 1-2-3 this time for Hornell.
I got 2 balls then.
So today's game is brought to you by Amy Michelojek, your licensed real estate salesperson for Real Incorporated. Looking to buy or sell a property or home or cottage or any kind of tangible property. 765-0676. Actually just homes and cottages and stuff like that. So Forever 6 Apparel, 382-3695. Custom school. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little lost in screen printing, vinyl services, and more. No order too big, no order too small for Forever 6 Apparel. 68 Main Street on the corners of Main and Maple City Drive, Course Counters and Ferris. Thanks for your support, Counters and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP. And Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Service, a chipping, stump grinding, dependable expert service. Call Lenny Rose, 324-1326 for Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. Mike Palmer, Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, State Route 36 in Canisteel. Call 698-4444. Need a plumber? Call Palmer. Mike Palmer, Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. The Dagan Funeral Home, traditional funeral services, cremation services, veteran services, pre-need planning, inflation-proof financing. Call 324-3500 or stop in at 38 Church Street. That's how I'm going to put away is cremation. It's on film now, so Valley Apparel and Designs have custom apparel and signs. Call 281-8777. Team, school, work, sports, and more. Your order is just as important to us as it is to them. And, of course, First Heritage Federal Credit Union. First Heritage. Chopper foul. This is Gates Miller. Heck of a basketball player. I don't know if you had a chance, ever have a chance you can go on. Well, you can't on the Peisch Sports, but the old Peisch TV, or the Peisch TV channel on YouTube. It's got the basketball season on there. He's one heck of a shooter, Gates is. Swings through that one for strike 2. And swings through that one. Nick Oyer, the catcher, up.
Now back for the Red Raiders, number 24, Nick Oyer. Brian Court on deck.
Let's go, Nick. Let's go, 2-4.
Strong delivers for ball 1.
66.
Two and 0. Nice play by Bratz. Oh, that's Colin Coots. I apologize. Oh, no, but it was Bratz that did the play. That's right. Okay. I was gonna say, wait a minute, they switched places on me. Shortstop Bratz. Sorry if I screw up some of these names. It'll take me. Well, I won't see Bath again probably this year, but nice swing that time by number 11 Brennan Cork. Set the all-time single-game rushing record for Hornell football this year in the first game of the season for 403 yards in one game. Make sure my scoreboard is right. 2 outs here. Nice pitch. Looks like a curve. Stays alive with that foul tip. Still alive with the foul ball out of play.
Let's go, Cork. Let's go, Cork. Why you pitch and rip it? Friendly contact. Gently on
And Cork flies out to the left fielder. If I can get his number, I'll tell you who he is. Well, he refuses to turn one way or another for me. Maybe I'll get him here shortly. Oh, he's gonna run out. I'm gonna run out of room. Okay, number 11. That time. Good job by Evan Pendle. Getting under that one. Gonna go to the bottom of the 4th. This game cruising, or the top of the 5th. This game cruising right along. Best, or not best out of 7, but 7-inning game. I'll tell you, it's one of the best fields around. We had a game the other day in Avon. Avon's field is really, really nice. I wasn't overly impressed with their scoreboard. It was working, then it didn't work, and then it worked, then it just stopped working altogether. And then it's so low, it's only the size of me out there. It's hard to see. The field is real nice. I think baseball is always kind of cheated when it comes to facility. I know Geneseo's field is absolutely miserable, horrible. I just remember, you know, the ball would roll from the infield to the outfield and it would drop down like 2 feet. It seemed like there was a big drop off there. Plus there was a hill right in the just to, if you look at this right here, right where that coach's box is, that's where the hill started going down, and it was just dangerous. And I know the school had talked about building one, but I don't know if we have to play them this year, but I'm just saying, it seems like baseball always gets a short stick when it comes to facilities. No pun intended, but. So Ethan Bratz. What else this is our third pitcher Hornell's used today so far. Galloway, Caleb Galloway. Kind of looks like DeGrom when DeGrom had that long hair. Of course, DeGrom got so much better when he cut his hair. Unfortunately, he had to skip his, because of soreness in his shoulder, I guess. Skip his start from last night. They got rained out anyway, so it's going to be skipped tonight, and he's going to sit out one rotation, apparently. Heard on the news today. So 2-1 to Bratz. Outside, 3-1. Galloway struggling a bit here. His first batter. Full count. And there's strike three, so Galloway takes down his first batter with strikes. Colin Coots.
Now batting number 12, Colin Coots. Evan Pendle on deck.
Slow roller. Easy out that time for Baker. So Evan Pendle, who we saw get the last out, or catch the last out off the Hornell batters. Bottom of the fourth is at bat now, the left fielder. Outside, 1-0. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Of course, Bob Plaisher broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth here from Maple City Park, home of the Hornell Dodgers and Hornell Red Raiders. Dodgers will be playing this year. Be nice to have the collegiate baseball, and if you have a chance, whether you're from Bath or anywhere you're watching this from, you have to. I know we have some people that actually come in from Corning to watch the Hornell Dodgers play. I was talking to some people, and they drove in from Corning, and you get them from all around, which is nice because it's collegiate baseball. You get some of the Division I players that are here, which is nice, and they go on to obviously major leagues. We don't have a major leaguer, I don't think, that had played for the Dodgers right now. The last one retired last year or 2 years ago. Of course, Tim Hudson played here, the soon to probably be Hall of Famer pitcher that played for Atlanta Braves and amongst other teams. And that's it. 3 up, 3 down for Haverling. Going to take us to the bottom of the fifth. Still 2-1. Maple City Dodge, Airport Road, North Hornell. Great sales, great service, and all Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. Stop up and check out the beautiful used cars they have on the lot, as well as all the new cars. Maple City Dodge. Stop up and see Gary Harwood and his staff at Maple City Dodge. Of course, Whistle Stop Laundromat, dry cleaning, 100 Loader Street. 50 washers, 36 dryers, dry cleaning drop-off available. Attendant on duty. Free Wi-Fi and coffee as well. Whistle Stop Laundromat and dry cleaning. Of course, the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street in Hornell. Fine Italian cuisine. Enjoy homemade pizza, pasta, wings from the best Italian. The Italian Villa, 324-6063. Make sure you call ahead if you can. Get that food hot and ready when you get there. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and Reggie Gambino, your licensed real estate salesperson. Give her a call, 382-3052. Howard Hanna and Reggie Gambino. Simmons and Rockwell Ford of Hornell, top-notch sales service and over 400 new Fords available. You can make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons and Rockwell Ford. Log on to SimmonsandRockwellFord.com for the entire line of cars they have and trucks. Of course, Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. 382-0836. Chad Gilio, 24-hour day emergency service, fully bonded and insured. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. And Gray Manufacturing Industries, engineering, consulting, and manufacturing since 2006. Thanks Dave Gray and his staff at Gray Manufacturing. Gray Manufacturing. Okay. Do we have a new pitcher? And yeah, both teams have been skimming through their pitchers here pretty good. Oh, he's the same. We got the same one. I was a little worried. I thought it just looked a little different now, but Strong is still on the mound. There's the starting to, believe it or not, sun is coming out a little bit. I tell you, we could use 2 or 3 days of just dryness. Would help out.
Leading off the red Raiders, number 23, Colin Haley.
So Haley up for Hornell.
Jake Panicello on deck.
Panicello on deck. High ball 1 from Strong. Pokes one. It's going to get through. And standing up at second. Beautiful hit. Double. Stand-up double for Colin Haley.
Jake Panicello.
Panicello has a chance to tie things up here. Ball high. High ball. On deck you see Griffin Baker. And a foul ball. Foul. Okay, I wonder. Yeah, that ball looked like it was just this side of the plate from my angle. And you see head coach Jake Kinney not happy about that one. From my angle back here, I thought it was foul too. Jake's right there, but I don't blame him. Argue a little bit, try to. Never going to overchange it, obviously. 1-1. Ponticello. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Haley on second, Panicello to bat with a 1-2 count. Nobody out here. Bottom of the 5th. And he couldn't catch it. He couldn't find it either. Panicello drives in the run just as I said it. Haley comes home. Panicello in with a double. So 2 doubles here to start things off in the bottom of the 5th. Ties things up. So Griffin Baker to bat. He's going to take a little chat with head coach Jake Kinney. Jake Kinney, the head basketball coach for Wayland Cohocton. His father, Tom Kinney, also assistant here for Hornell. Oh, and he drops it. Sorry, I zoomed in and assumed he caught it because I'm looking through the monitor here, and he couldn't handle it. So runner on the corners there with Baker's contact there. Dominic Naska up now. Nobody out. 2-2 score. Coach Sean Egme, hope I say that his last name, is going to take a trip to the mound. Settle down as pitcher. Sometimes, little timeouts like this, trip to the mound, do amazing things to bring back the confidence, settle the pitcher down. I've seen it time and time before. Just giving time for someone to warm up too. As always, he's going to stay on the mound, but I always love looking out there. You got all the people watching from their cars, and we got some people standing out there. Don't want to pay the price of admission or save some money. Just kidding. They're not charging anything to get into these games, but sometimes it's better just to watch out there. You can talk without your mask on, apparently. So nobody out, Naska up to bat. And this one's going to get through. And a run comes home. Panicello. And that moves Baker to second. Oops, there's Baker. Oh, and 1. Foul tips that one. 1-1. As the sun comes out. Whoops. Trying to control it. You have to. It's not an automatic camera. Everything's got to be controlled basically for light. It's a foul chopper. Well, it wasn't a chopper. I guess it was sun up there. Hornell's got a new batting cage, or not a batting cage, but for when they do warm-ups, I just noticed. Let's see if I can take a picture of it here momentarily. It's pretty neat. 1 and 2. Another one foul. Base hits. And they're going to, oh boy. Oh. Tell you, having a tough time, Haverling is getting the ball to where they want to get it. They've had 2 errors. They're not keeping score on the errors here, so I'm not 100%, but I know they had 2 errors that scored the first Hornell run in the second inning. But I think they would consider that an error because that ball should have been just a base hit. Now there's runners at third, still with nobody out here, second and third, when that ball was thrown home. So Gennaro Pico, his father's one of our sponsors, Dr. Pico, my doctor. Looking at 2-0. High, 3-0. Wow. Especially with the hot hitter Jonas Scotty on deck. I'm assuming Pico's going to be taking here.
Let's go 1-6. Come on now, kick.
Oh, it's going to be a strike as Pico turns away from it.
Let's go 1-6. Let's go, take that bad boy for a ride.
He takes his base to load him up.
Hey, let's go 2.
Jonas Scotty up.
Hey, yo, Constable, let's go.
He's got some decent hitters coming up for Hornell to possibly do some more damage. 3 unanswered runs by Hornell so far here, looking to put up more with nobody else, bases loaded. Scotty swings by. That nice pitch by Strong.
Hey, let's go 2. Come on now, kick.
Swings by that fastball. Strong ahead 2-0.
Hey, let's go, Joe Bear. Come on now, kick.
And strike 3. 3 straight strikes. Goes Scotty. As I was just saying, he was such a great hitter. Now he is, obviously. Strong got the best of him that time. Gates Miller.
Let's go, Miller.
Down and outside. So 1 out, bases loaded. There's a strike. It's been a very good game. Just and force out at home. Nice play.
Hey, Nick, Duxie. On school, let's go, kid.
Colin Coots, the third baseman.
Hey, Nick, pond's full, let's go, kid.
So Oyer up. With Cork on deck.
Hey, let's go 2-4. Oh, yeah.
That one's high. If Strong can get out of this one and just limit the damage to 2 runs, that would be great, especially with they had no outs with bases loaded after scoring the 2 runs. So he's throwing 2 straight balls though. Very patient Nick Oyer at the plate. And there's a strike. Don't really blame Oyer for taking that one. He's already behind in the count 2-0, or head in the count if you're the batter, 2-0, and that one's going to be a base clear all the way to the fence. And all 3 runs come home for Hornell. Oyer.
Yes, sir, baby, go. Who is that base right there?
2 out double, base clearing double by Nick Oyer. That was a thing of beauty. Pads the lead. I thought it was base clearing. Hornell, I thought Hornell was up 3-2, but I could be. 1-2. I guess it's 5. My mistake. I had the score wrong apparently. Well, chopper foul. So I apologize to those watching. I had the score wrong. Probably from the beginning there. I thought 2 runs scored. I know Ponticello scored earlier. Yeah.
Hey, let's go, Torque. There you go, Torque.
Nice stop. And over to first for the 3rd out, but Hornell scores 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th. Takes us to the top of the 6th now. Today's game brought to you by Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street in Wellsville, 585-596-4129. Part of the U of R Jones Medicine Group, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny County for over 25 years. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair, 324-7400. Thanks, Brian and Sue Butler, for the best construction, excavating concrete. Call Butler. City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Of course, the genuine, the original, the Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley, 382-8172 for commercial, residential, and agricultural. The Overhead Door Company. Erica Golnitz, your licensed real estate salesperson. 382-1959, committed to you, committed to this community. She was born and raised here and cares about this community. MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner, web development, search optimization, blog content, social media, and much, much more. Log on to MysticMedia.com. And 3 great locations of the Ryan Agency are Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Call 324-7500. Or stopping at 57 Broadway, their main location in Hornell. The Ryan Agency's insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency's, of course, Rustic Lux, 176 Senex Street. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. Bring it into Rustic Lux for reloved, repaired furniture. It's Rustic Lux. Meeting of the minds at the mound. Oh, just two of them.
Moving off the top of the 6th inning for the Rams, number 3, Zach Musso.
So Zach Musso up.
AJ Watts on deck.
Ooh, the wind just started picking up a little bit. Ball 1. Out high and outside, ball 2. Caleb Galloway on the mound for Hornell. Ball 3. Throwing some fresh baseballs in. Three and 0. So walks him on 4 straight pitches.
Now batting number 5, AJ Watts.
So Bratz at bat. Balk called against Galloway.
Number 21, Justice Brooks on deck.
So
Score is
nice of the umpire to go out there and tell him what he did wrong.
just 2-2.
There's a strike. Another balk. He's going to call for time. I know you're not allowed to shift your shoulders. I'm not sure if he's doing something with the rubber either, but when you look over, it's probably so hard to look over because the hair, and I'm not trying to pick on him about it, but how do you look around if the wind's blowing? You know what I mean? See, I mean, he has to, it's in his face. And like I said, it's not, I don't care whether he has long hair or not. I'm just saying is that when you're trying to pitch, if you're trying to look a runner and see where he's at or check a runner, Coach Jake Kinney scratching his head. Nice stop that time. 1-1 by Oyer, the catcher. Foul ball. Still remains 1-2. Pop up. Run the ball in, perfect. That's exactly how you play that. You run the ball in, don't throw it. He's not going to go anywhere. Kept runner on third. Nasca, only a junior. He was the varsity quarterback for football this year. Led Hornell to a 3-3 even record. So got the out at first. I don't know what Griffin's upset about. I wonder if he bobbled it on the exchange or something, but it was going to be a tough play at home anyways with that speed. One run's not going to hurt you here. They got 2 outs, so it's gonna. If they can get this out, they're going to be down to their last 3 batters at the top of the 7th after Hornell bats bottom of the 6th. Three 3-0 with 2 outs here. Batter's Gavin Buckley, the 11th grader. There's a strike, 3-1. Three and 1, 2 outs here, bottom or top of the 6th. Haverling at bat. Didn't highlight Haverling, sorry. Inside walks him. So 2-out walk by Galloway. So the pitcher, or I'm sorry, not the pitcher, but Brennan Strong up. Runner on first, 2 outs here. Hoyer even turned around, did a half glance back at the umpire on that one. Where was that ball? So 1 ball, 1-0 here, 2 outs. He's thrown 7 straight balls. 4 straight balls. Or 8 straight balls. So walks the first 2 batters here. That's not good.
Now batting number 23, Nate Russo.
Gonna do some kind of change here.
Lots on deck.
Nathan Musso is up after we figure out what we're doing here. And we are getting a new pitcher. Brennan Cork is going to be pitching. Today's game brought to you by John and Dagan General Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan. Elderwood at Hornell, 1 Bethesda Drive, long-term care facility, short-term rehab, crossing the Wegmans Walmart Plaza adjacent to Lowe's. Take a tour of the beautiful facilities inside and outside of Elderwood at Hornell. Wyan Chiropractic, 324-7246, specializing in back and neck pain, sports injuries, and work injuries. Call Dr. John Wyan at 324-7246 or stop in at 20 Park Drive. Wyan Chiropractic. Amy Michelojak, your licensed real estate salesperson for Real Incorporated, 765-0676. Amy Michelojak, looking to buy or sell a property. Amy Michelojak. Forever 6 Apparel, 68 Main Street, offering embroidery, screen printing, vinyl services, and more. No order too big, no order too small. Contact them today and bring your vision to life. Forever 6 Apparel. They have the website there. You can check out all their items they have available. Of course, Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP. Connors and Ferris. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, dependable expert service. Call Lenny Rose at 324-1326 or 382-1535. Hess's Tree. Of course, Mike Palmer Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, Coal Service, State Route 36 in Canisteel. Call 698-4444. Need a plumber? Call Palmer. Mike Palmer.
Now pitching for the Hornell Red Raiders, number 11, Brennan Cork.
Go, Brennan! Go,
So Brennan Cork in on the mound for Hornell. It's getting darker out. Nate Musso up. That ball in the dirt. So 9 straight balls pitched by Hornell pitchers. I don't know what the record is. Another one. Why swing? Don't try to aim it, just throw it, they always say. There's a strike. So after 10 straight balls, finally get a strike out of it. Runners on first and second. Foul tip. 2-2. 5-3 Hornell on top here, top of the 6th. From Maple City Park, I'm Bob Plaisher, broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. Chop foul. Cork ready to deliver. Deals, and another foul. It's going to hit the top of the roof again. Then somebody has to go up there and retrieve them from the eave trough. That's where we used to film. There was no roof back on this. This roof was put on in '88, between '88 and '89 that summer. Back then we used to film from on this roof, and then it had a steel ball foul. Had a steel cage in front of you to stop the ball from coming in back here. Now it's a net that's the worst net you could possibly purchase. It's trying to see through it's not the best. I think they kind of rushed to get this one without doing any research. Well, it's probably the cheapest one you could get, but they have those the 7mm or 7 centimeter or whatever their size netting that they use now. And when you see Major League Baseball, you can basically see right through it. And they've had it for the last 10 years or more. Full count. Oh, another balk. Hornell. This Hornell had 3 balks today. He's going to advance the runner, so a base hit would probably bring 2 home. You don't need that. So do you want to intentionally walk him? That's a thought. The reason I say that is there'd be an out at every base. You know what I mean? If he gets a hit or something manageable for an out. And caught! Good job by Haley. Sorry, I'm not fast enough to catch that. If I had more cameras, I'd be able to catch it. So that's going to put Haverling down. It's going to take us to the bottom of the 6th.
Hey, everybody here.
Listen in on their conversation here. He's not talking very loud.
What was I saying?
New pitcher, AJ Bratz takes the mound for Haverling.
Get them.
No one to warm him up as he stands out there by himself. Haverling, very successful football season this year. And if I'm not mistaken, I watched some of their games. I couldn't watch them all because I had some jobs and stuff I was doing. And I know that I think their starting quarterback went down there in sectional play. And anytime you lose your starter, you know, they still won that game. But then I believe they lost to Avon, who was the eventual winner in that class, if I'm not mistaken. So, but a good season. for Haverling.
Pitching for the Rams, number 5, Brendan Strong.
Pitching. Thought it was Anthony. AJ Bratz is pitching, I thought.
Leading off the ball number 6 for the Red Raiders. Will be number 23.
I'm not sure. I thought it was number 5 on there. Yeah, it is. So.
Jake Ponicello on deck.
Colin Haley popped out of play. They're all hoping it was going to be a home run, and what I say was still going to be foul. But if it just hit just a few more feet, it would have been in the back of a pickup truck that was driving by. That's why everyone kind of did a hoo-ha. So, 0-2. In the dirt, 1-2. So one down here. Jake Ponicello up.
Number 14, Jake Ponicello.
Come on, Jake.
Number 22, Wilton Baker on deck.
Strike one, just catching the outside corner. Ponicello calls timeout. You know, with all the rain, I'm glad they were able to actually play. They use special dirt. I know that. I mean, in a sense, I know they put some. Looks like they put some dry, whatever that stuff is, like kitty litter. But I forget what kind of clay or what kind of dirt they use to the outfield. It's a special dirt. Can't remember. And of course, you can see the dark purple runway here. Very nice. Well groomed. They do a good job with the limited amount of people they have working on this staff right now. They hit a couple retirements, so they're down to bare bones trying to get all these facilities put together and working. A shot. One of the big happenings, as that was a great hit by Ponicello. I got that one, Jake. I missed his touchdown. He scored the final touchdown for Hornell Red Raiders in the football season, and I missed it. And he hadn't played football at all. He was a soccer player, and of course this year you were able to play soccer, football. You were able to play multiple sports this year. Just an amazing year. I know it's, you know, under the restrictions of masks and stuff like that, but that was some of the positive things that did happen for sports. Basically in one season, Hornell had a swimmer, a wrestler, a football player, all in one season. That's pretty amazing. Starting in basically December and ending in mid-April, basically. It would have been maybe a couple weeks into the spring season, but. Oh, and he's dropped. Wow. It's hard to, I guess it's hard to figure out with the wind. We do have a wind here. That ball just carried over as Griffin Baker gets a stand. You're going to have to give him an error on that. That should have been caught. It's going to move Ponicello over to third. What I was going to say, this is Dominic Nasca up now. I'll tell you after this pitch here. But Hornell basically Hornell High School condemned the tennis courts in Hornell. So they took all the nets down. A player got injured, I think, and just, after years and years, there was cracks, and they filled them and did things like that. But just after so long, it just becomes unusable. So now Hornell is going to play their varsity matches between Alpha University and Canisteo, I believe, at their tennis courts. So we hope to still bring you some of those games live too, but it won't be from Hornell because they've condemned the courts. But 2-1. Yeah, I think they've been done one time since I went to school here, and it's just something you try to make, and it's heavily used. These tennis courts over here behind the football stadium are just constantly used. Ooh, got hit. He hustles one out. Good job, Dominic. And you hear the Haverling coach yell out to him, hope he's okay. Obviously unintentional. Nobody wants to hit anybody. But he's going to have a nice bruise in the morning. So bases loaded with one out. As Pico gets a chance. Oh, that looked like a strike, but it's high. Nowhere to put him either. Bases loaded. There's a strike. So you got Ponicello on third, Baker on second, Nasca on first for Hornell. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. Bottom of the 6th. Hornell still has a 2-run lead, 5-3. As Nasca fouls one off over the Haverling dugout. High and inside, full count with 1 out and nowhere to put him. Gennaro Pico. Pico is going to dribble one down. So I think they're arguing, I didn't run out of the base path because that's what that other line's for, right? So a run comes home, Pico gets, I don't know if they're going to score that a base hit or not because, I don't know. When you wait, I'm not sure how they score that because when you wait to the ball to maybe go foul, that's a decision, I guess. It's not really an error, but. So I'm going to give Pico a base hit on that. Good hustle, Gennaro. So Scotty up to bat. The last of the twins that played sports. Remember we talked about last year we had 3 sets of twins, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, that all played for Hornell. it's starting to rain. Cut through that one. 1-1.
Go, Joe. Let's go, Joe. Come on now, kid.
Getting a little bit of mist here. So bases loaded, 1 and 2, 1 out, 1 run. Wait a minute. I guess the score is 7-3. They got me confused. So Hornell scored 2 runs here, so it's 7-3.
Go, Joe.
Pop fly. And he caught it. Beautiful job. Excellent dive that time.
Hey, let's go, Gates. Let's go. Let's go, Miller. Drive one in. Hey, somebody who's not playing, be ready to grab out.
That was a great job by number 3, and that's the one the name I don't have on my roster. So runners stay put.
Let's go, Gates. Come on now.
So Gates Miller, the left-hander. Watches that one in for a strike. Outside 1-1. 2-1. High, 3-1, nowhere to put him. So runners will be in motion. Signaled by Jake Kinney, the third base, or the head coach and the third base coach as well, or the manager, I should say. And outside, it's going to be a walk. Wild pitch that time. It's going to bring 1 run home. Boyer, who had that base clearing double in the bottom of the 5th. Looking to do the same here. Wouldn't that be something? As the wind is really kicking up now. Ball 1. That's going to be ball 2. Ball 3, nowhere to put him. Or I'm sorry, 2-1. My mistake. There's a strike. 2-2. This is basically what the same position where it was in last time he had that base clearing double. 2-2 count. Popped foul. Out of play. Through the middle. He's going to bring some runs home. 2 across. Beautiful running by Hornell. Cork up. So runners on the corners, 2 outs. Hornell already scored 5 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. And the 3rd out. So top of the 7th.
Yuppie!
10-3 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Last 3 outs for Haverling. Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street, 324-3500. Traditional funeral services, cremation services, veteran services, pre-need planning, inflation-proof financing. The Dagan Funeral Home, Valley Apparel and Designs, custom apparel and signs, 281-8777. Contact them for team, sports, school, vacation, family, fundraiser, Hollywood, or holiday and work apparel. No order too big, no order too small. First Heritage Federal Credit Union, corners of Mays and Seneca Street, right at kitty corner from Rustic Lux. Coming for the Casasa checking. Open a checking and savings account today at First Heritage. Maple City Dodge Airport Road, North Hornell. Great sales, great service on all Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. 281-0606. Stop up and see Gary Harwood and his staff at Maple City Dodge. And Whistle Stop Laundromat. We've seen their ad a few times. Let's see who's pitching for Hornell now. Cork remains in. So the Rams down to their final 3 outs. Panicello makes it look difficult. I tell you, and I'm just kidding aside here because it's still raining a little bit, so he's looking up, and it's windy, so you can see his hat flew off there when he lifted up his head up. So just like that, 2 pitches, 2 outs, as Griffin Baker, the first baseman, takes it himself. So down to their last out here, last batter. Let's see if he can get something going. Cork, who struggled in the last inning a little bit. 2 strikes, 2 outs, or 2 pitches, 2 outs for Hornell. Should be an easy play for Nazca. And that does it. Hornell's going to win this one, or did win this one.
That's going to do it. Here at Maple Street Park, our final score, the Hornell Red Wings
10-3, the final score. I want to thank all our advertisers as always. Without you, we wouldn't be bringing this. Thanks to all the viewers in the Bath area. See some of the players coming over and shaking the hands. Some of them you can't. I'm not sure what the rules and stuff are, but I know they do tip the hats to each other. You can see here, though. Yeah, I mean, the other team kind of, most of them tip their hat. So thanks for joining us. Until the next time, we'll see you then.
Put it in your pocket. Good night.
Yeah,
Hold it up for you.
just for a second. I gotta-
Happy tail.
I gotta take my helmet off here. Okay. I got all this in. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Are you sure?
Yep.